Make peace with yourself. The war outside exists because the war inside exists. So we're going to start seated today. So if you can just find a comfortable space, you can relax. And if you can, come into a cross-legged position. So if it's possible for you to do this, put the one heel inside, I don't know if you will know this, your perineum, which is basically between your anus and your sexual organs in the front. So right in the middle is your perineum. So you're going to put the heel inside if possible, so in alignment, straight line, and the other leg exactly the same. So the heel in front of this heel. Now this is a very open, wide leg position, which means your hips have to be quite open to do this. If you can't reach this, it's okay to sit like this. It's okay to sit cross-legged. It's also okay if you've got really tight hips to put your feet underneath, like for instance, your feet underneath your knees to support the knees. Or you can sit slightly lifted on a pillow. That's another option. So if you've got lower back problems, the best place for the pillow to be is wedged underneath you. So you're not sitting on the pillow, you wedge it in the back. So it's like a triangle. So it supports the lower back. We're going to start today with a little bit of a mix. Sometimes I kind of forget if I'm teaching yoga or qigong because a lot of the principles are very similar. But a lot of the practices that we do in order to connect with the energy, in order to understand what is happening in the body and come into alignment and balance, they're the same technically. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's more focused on what the mind is doing. Like, where is the mind while you're doing what it is that you're doing? So we're just going to start with our palms facing down and try to focus on the spine and feel the connection all the way from the base, from your seating bones, up the spine, and extending all the way to the top of the crown. And then like a string lifting you up. Feel like that energetic connection keeps continuing upwards to about 1.5 meters above the head, to the point of observation and neutrality. And in this point, there's no criticism, no judgment, no attachments, no expectations. Just being fully present with what is here now. And throughout the class, try to keep connected to this point. And then bringing your mind and your awareness into your breath. Feel the natural expansion and contraction. And send the breath down into the lower abdomen and your lower back. So you're expanding in all directions, but not only in the top of the chest, but lower down in the base. So you're expanding your center of gravity. You're expanding the area that supports the upper half of the body. And this is also the area where we hold most of our traumas and blockages. It's always in the lower abdomen, in the dantian area.